When we last left off, Sarah Boone had released a pity letter onto the docket. She is claiming things like her appeals attorney hasn't spoken to her and she doesn't even know who is representing her now because he quit. Well, don't worry about that because we have a response from Judge Michael Kraynick. He doesn't directly respond to Sarah Boone. Instead, he just dots some I's, crosses some T's, and make sure everyone knows that there's no nonsense going on like she seems to be pushing here. Let's take a look. The amended order appointing counsel. The court, upon review of the court file in the instant cause, hereby finds as follows. This is their findings. The court appointed David Maldonado, J.D., to represent the defendant appellant Sarah Boone in this cause for purposes of her appeal on September 12th, 2025. Now, I thought everyone knew that, right? It was there, September 12th. Now, why did this happen? A certified conflict arose that would have prevented the regional counsel's office from representing the appellant pursuant to section 27.4 of the Florida statutes. So, if I'm remembering correctly, and you can correct me in the comments, I believe that the attorney that Sarah got before David here was a man who actually previously represented the 9/11 masterminds, and one of the masterminds. And I made a joke that even he couldn't deal with Sarah Boone, and then he motioned to withdraw because he's taking a job working for, I believe, the state prosecution. So obviously he can't be involved. So that would be a conflict, and then they got her this counsel. As a result of the conflict, it was necessary to appoint private counsel for the appellant. Wherefore it is ordered as follows. This court's prior order appointing the counsel dated September 12, 2025 is amended to reflect that a certified conflict arose that would have prevented the regional counsel's office from representing the appellant in this cause, and therefore necessitated the appointment of David Maldonado, J.D., as counsel for the appellant. This court reserves jurisdiction for the entry of such future orders as may be necessary. Done and ordered in the chambers of the Orange County Courthouse, Orlando, Florida, this 4th day of November, 2025. So, what does this all mean? It means that he's basically not directly responding to Sarah, obviously, but it is a response to Sarah. It is a response of nothing was done wrong. You have counsel. We told you there's counsel. We're even going to amend things to make sure it's so certain of why you have this counsel. We are not going to give you the wiggle room. We're not going to play this game from the trial. You have counsel, whether you like it or not, whether they talk to you or not. You have counsel. It's all there. It's claiming you don't know what's going on. Not true. It's all there. I think that is essentially what this is. I think this is just the judge laying the smackdown on Sarah Boone. Possibly one of the last few times. Possibly one of the last few times we get this from him, where he tells her this is what reality is. But hopefully you enjoy this short little update. I don't want to drag this one out. There's not much to, do after this. I'm still checking. I tell you guys, I check every day. I check multiple times a day. This popped up and I had to get that video out. It's good to hear. It's good to hear that Sarah's not getting like a special hearing or anything over something that was public knowledge.